Let's see. I wonder if we're live. Are we live yet? I'm not sure if we are live. Doesn't look like it. Or? Ah, we are. We are live. Yay! Great. Welcome. Welcome. I thought I knew where to start this stream, but I couldn't because this area where I'm currently at is very crowded. And there are like restrictions, so they expect even more people tonight. So I can't really walk around freely. I could just have to walk a certain route, so that's boring. So I'm not gonna do that. But hey, welcome, Merry Christmas. Welcome to Roppongi. So I'm actually here because I was walking here and showed you the illuminations here not too long ago. But at that time I just did this place here near Midtown. That's the place that's sealed off now. But there are some other pretty nice parts of Roppongi. So let's see if we can go there. Like, it seems to be very crowded and very strict in some ways, and I don't like rules. So if it's too, and I don't like crowds either. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just do something completely different. We'll see. Anyway, let's start by walking around here. And also, let's start with a little weather update. It says 9 degrees, but I think that was before the sun went down. Now it feels way colder than that. We'll see. It's been quite nice today though, but it's a little bit chilly now. And thank you, Vidya Santoso. Thank you for the first super chat of today. That's very nice of you. So yeah, like I said, I was stupid, I guess. I should have understood that. Of course it's gonna be very crowded here tonight. It's Christmas. It's one of the most popular spots in town. So I don't know, maybe, like I said, maybe I won't show you any illuminations today. Maybe I'll just go to some quiet back streets and drink a beer and see what happens. I think that's the more likely scenario for tonight, because yeah, there's no way I'm gonna go in here like a sheep. That's not what this channel or my life is about. So we'll see where we might end up. And also, some of you probably also saw a little face reveal there. Reflection face reveal. Yeah, we should go where the adventure takes us. I totally agree with that. And walking in this long queue is not my definition of fun. And I want today to be fun, because it's Christmas and you should do fun things on Christmas. So let's see. Like, another idea I had about today was maybe it would be nice to pass by Tokyo Tower, or at least get a nice view of it. So we'll see if we can make that happen. Wow, already 160 plus people. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice walk, I think. I don't know. I had a very relaxed and quiet day, and then now I just got off out of the train, and it's just too many people for me to be comfortable everywhere. So yeah. But anyway, I am hoping to do a long-ish stream today. Maybe at least 2 hours, I'm hoping, maybe 3. But as always, that can change depending on my mood, which can be a bit unpredictable. So we'll see. But I hope you're all enjoying the Christmas. I had a very good time yesterday. So in Sweden we usually celebrate on the 24th. So that's kind of when we had the big-ish celebration, which wasn't that big, but at least we went to meet my in-laws and we had a nice dinner together. So that was very nice. Lots of Christmas presents for Mini Explorer that she got very happy with. So that's good. And yeah, today For us, it's been mostly a pretty normal day. We had some Christmas gifts from my mom that we didn't have time to open yesterday, so we opened those this morning instead. But it was basically all was for Mini Explorer. She was very happy with them. She got one of these like wooden railways, which she seems to love very much already. So that's very cute. She was playing with it, very focused this morning. And yeah, tonight will be my little time to celebrate with all of you, my dear viewers. So I think that will be very nice too. I just need to get somewhere a little bit more quiet so that I can feel relaxed and comfortable. Sorry if I sound very tense. I don't know. I sometimes just Tokyo kind of overwhelms me. Especially when I don't know, I've just been in a very relaxed mood all day today, and then just boom, these annoying crowds made me a little bit annoyed and uncomfortable. Thank you, Ray Conmod. Thank you. New Year spending money on motivation fund. Let me use this super chat to ask a question as well. Did you attend the Swedish Embassy St. Lucia? No, I did not. We were planning to join, but I don't remember why we didn't. I think either I had like a photo shoot booking or it collided with a job trip or something. But it looked very nice, and we were planning to attend that actually. But yeah, for some reason we couldn't, which was quite unfortunate. Hopefully we can do it next year instead. So I will walk over towards Roppongi Hills and we'll see how much we can see and do around there. Oh, in that case I should actually cross here. I'm switching to the regular camera instead of the ultra wide. It's a little bit dark. You deserve better image quality. So, for those of you who just joined, we're currently in Roppongi. That's the Roppongi Hills over there. You drove through this crossing recently. I see. It seems like no matter where I walk, there's always like, oh, I was there a few days ago. I guess you're everywhere to your job. So you can see it's still a bit of colors in the sky. It's not, I guess the sun just set, so it's not dark yet, but in maybe 15 minutes I guess it will be dark and the city will be even more vivid and colorful. John Galang, Merry Christmas Eve. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. It's very nice of you. I think I've already got plenty of beer money, so I think I need a beer to relax a little bit. Let's see if we can find one. I think tonight there's a high likelihood of 2 beers in today's stream. We'll see, but so here's Roppongi 23 as well. Great. Oh, it's windy. It's windy and the wind is very cold. Right now it's kind of nice to wear a mask. Keeps my face warm. Thank you, Justin, for watching. And not just you, Justin, but all the 207 of you who are currently watching. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Let's see where destiny will take us tonight. I really don't have that much planned for tonight's walk, so I'll probably let you choose my direction at some point. I'm already feeling that Christmas illumination at Roppongi Hills was probably a bad idea. That's where all these people are heading. So yeah, I don't like that. Let's go down here instead. I don't know, did the stream die? I guess it did. At least the chat is completely frozen. Not sure if the chat is dead or if the stream is dead. My second phone doesn't really work at all right now, and the chat on my streaming phone is completely stuck as well, it seems. So I'm trying to figure out what happened and if I need to restart the stream or not. It could be that it's just too many people around Roppongi and that the mobile network is not able to handle that. Would be quite surprising though. Is the stream working? Oh, it is. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Now I can see on my second phone here that the stream is still alive. Okay, good. So that means that the chat has already died on my primary phone, which is annoying, but nothing I can do about that. Anyway, and thank you Pokip for the super chat. Buy tea a taxi ride after too many beers fund. Thank you, thank you. And Jenny, present for Mini Explorer. Thank you. It's me, you know. Thank you. Wow. Okay, good that I didn't just shut down the stream. It's still working, and I managed to be able to say thanks for all the generous super chats. That's good. That's good. So let's not do Roppongi Hills because it was too crowded. It was too crowded even before I got there, so I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Let's aim towards. Let's target Tokyo Tower instead and see. I don't think Tokyo Tower is a particularly popular Christmas spot, so. Thank you, Turnkey Studio on Twitter, for clarifying that my stream was still alive. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, and thank you, Fungus. You're not too late. No, I just started 15 minutes ago, so pretty good timing. Pretty good timing. And thank you, and Merry Christmas. Hur många turkisk pepparpåsar finns kvar? Hey Daniel. I think I'm on the 3rd bag now. So I met Daniel a few weeks ago, and he brought me several bags of my favorite Swedish candy, some salty licorice. And I've had some of them, but I think there's still quite a few left. But yeah, thank you for those. Highly appreciated. Let's get a beer. That's going to be highly appreciated as well. Beer selection here. Let's try. Kind of like the Punk IPA. This, what's this? Soraichi Ace. Craft beer. Let's try this one. Oh, 7%. Okay, that's a good party starter. Okay, good. So now we can see Tokyo Tower. Surprisingly dark. I wonder if it's in power saving mode. And I got this Brooklyn brewery Soraichi Ace. Interesting. I've never tried this. I don't think I've seen this one before. But it had a 7% alcohol, so let's see what happens if I drink this. But first I need to find a place to sit down and drink it. I don't want to walk around and drink it. And the chat is still broken on my streaming phone, which is a bit of a hassle because that means I have less empty hands to work with. Oh wow, look. Don't want to endorse Hard Rock Cafe or anything, but this is a pretty nice little corner of the street, especially in this light right now. Good colors. Good colors in the sky. Good colors on the sign. Let's not get hit by a car. I think this Don Quixote used to have like a... Was it this one that used to have like a roller coaster? Or am I completely messed up right now and mixing it up with some other place? I think there was something very ambitious here, but it's obviously not there anymore. I also don't know if I can hear a faint Yobi Komikun playing or if it's just my mind playing tricks with me. Probably the latter. Okay, let me pull up the other phone. It's weird. I feel much more alone when I can't read the chat all the time on the screen. Then it feels like I'm just walking around alone, talking to myself like a crazy person. What did I think about Don Quixote changing the mascot? Ah, that's right. I read something about that. I can't say that I care. I don't really have any strong emotions related to Don Quixote. I only have stronger emotions with regards to Yobby-Comic-Con. Oh, here's Santa. Santa on a bicycle. But I do think the new logo looked kind of bland and boring. At least the previous one is more memorable. Yeah, they changed that penguin. Now they just have some like pretty anonymous logo instead. Christmas and Happy New Year to you too, Old School Bible. And the same to the J-Vlog and probably everybody else who is going to wish me Merry Christmas now. Thank you, and Merry Christmas to you too. I hope everybody is having a good time. Christmas is a time of the year that I usually don't care much about. I've never really been super fond about Christmas or anything. But as I moved to Japan, I kind of start to appreciate it a little bit more. Oh wow, here's a big Verve. I didn't know. It's a coffee shop. I didn't know they have, but there's a big one of them here. They have one shop in Shinjuku Station that I've been to a couple of times. Probably even streamed while buying coffee there. And they also have a shop in Kamakura, which is quite nice. What else are you saying? And Tensai, thanks for the Christmas walk. Thank you for joining me, and you and the rest of the 300 people currently watching. Tokyo Tower looks kind of sad. It looks so dark. It looks like it's kind of feeling very sad right now because everybody is obsessed with the Christmas illuminations elsewhere, and no one cares about the good old Tokyo Tower anymore. But I haven't forgotten you. I'm on a way to get a closer look of you right now, Tokyo Tower, so don't be sad. And I'm bringing 300 or so friends with me. Tack Daniel! Jag hoppas att du får ett fantastiskt år också. Tokyo Tower to Skytree. Yeah, so do I. Kind of like both though. I mean, there's something about Tokyo Skytree too, but Tokyo Tower is kind of a little bit more retro and a little bit cooler. Yeah, police got a bit loud. I don't know why. I guess there's quite a few embassies around here. Maybe the police is always a little bit on alert around here because of that. Tokyo Tower should lit up at 5 p.m. Okay, that's now. Let's see. Maybe once I pass this. Oh, look! It did. It did. Haha! It did. How nice. That's better. Now it looks like a Christmas tree. A colorful and happy Christmas tree. That's more like it. Good job, old friend. It's a cozy little, is this a bakery? I guess it is, yeah. Some fancy little bakery. Nice, but cozy. This looks like a high-rise that hasn't booted up yet. Wow, another one. They're popping up like mushrooms. Look, there's another one, which is also being under construction right now. But they haven't switched on the power yet. I wonder, like 50 years from now, if like every building will be this high in Tokyo. That would be kind of sad. Then there won't be any sunlight hitting the streets that I like to walk on. Also, Ray, I hope you're taking count of all these cars. Oh, thank you, G-Man AG. Hope you and the family have been well. Here's for something warm to drink. Thank you. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can find something warm to drink. Look, there's actually a pretty significant plot of land being redeveloped here. Also, I made a mistake today. Something that I can't remember ever doing before. You guys know that I almost always take this guy with me on my walks, right? Or at least some camera. Today it's the Ricoh GR, which is one that I use quite a lot. And when I was checking the battery just before the stream started, I noticed that I didn't have a memory card in the camera. So that was a bit of a bummer. But fortunately, it has 2 gigs of built-in memory. 2 gigs isn't that much though. It only holds 40 RAW files. So that's all I can take today, 40 photos. But I kind of think of it as 40 photos is almost like 36, which used to be the normal number of photos on a roll of film, right? So I'm kind of thinking that it's kind of like that. I'm only having 1 roll of film to film tonight. So I will try to make the best out of that. Instead of taking a million photos all the time everywhere, I will just, be a bit more selective. I'm not sure if we are allowed to walk here. Maybe not. Ah, we are. But I'll just walk on this other side instead. I'm pretty sure that there's, I think it's the Russian embassy is here. That's what I think someone told me. KFC? Maybe. Thank you, Old School Bible, and thank you, the J Vlog. Wow, Atskan, thank you. Yeah, let's see if we can find some Atskan tonight. It's certainly that kind of weather. Thank you, Anime Overload. Thank you as well. Have I tried Japan KFC Christmas special? No, I have not, because I don't really like KFC, and I don't think it's appropriate to have it for Christmas. It goes against everything me and my culture stands for. Most rolls were 24 or 36. Yeah, that's right. 24 or 36. And so I have a little bit more than one roll of film. And I've taken 3 photos so far. Of course, I have the benefit of being able to remove and retake photos if I want. So it's still a little bit like cheating, but anyway. And by the way, tomorrow the forecast says that the weather is going to be good. Tomorrow is a regular weekday, which means that I have plenty of time. So tomorrow I'm actually hoping to wrap up my Tokyo to Takao Chuo Line Mega Walk. That's kind of what I'm hoping to achieve tomorrow. I'll try to get started relatively early. It takes me over an hour to get to Hachioji, where next episode will start. But if everything goes well, I can be there around 10 or 10:30, and hopefully, yeah, do the last episode of the mega walk. So I hope that as many of you as possible will be able to join me for that. But of course, we're not done with tonight's walk by any means. We're just getting started for tonight's walk, so maybe we should not already skip ahead. Brad Ward, hey T, how about a deal? We hit 2,000 viewers at a time, and you'll eat Christmas KFC on the stream. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's do that. Let's say that we do that. Okay. At least I will do what I can, because I think it's very difficult to get KFC on the day with no reservation. But I also think it's pretty unlikely that we will hit 2,000 viewers tonight, so I'm not really expecting that problem to have any significance. Always very confused when I'm trying to visit Tokyo Tower, because I don't go there very often and I don't really know the best way to approach it. But it feels like I should just cross here and then walk up. Merry Christmas! It's a good Christmas tree. Did you do Donald Duck? No, because that's not a thing here. I think that's just in Sweden, are there any other countries that watch Donald Duck for Christmas? In Sweden, that's like a tradition for as long as I can remember. Yeah, because of the time difference, I couldn't really watch that here. Oh, look, that's a nice reflection. Look at the tower reflected in this building. Nice. Getting close, up close and personal. I think we should be able to find a place to sit down near Tokyo Tower so I can have my beer. What movie with the duck do you watch? It's like a kind of, mostly like old, a kind of collage of older Disney scenes. Everything from like Cinderella to some early Mickey Mouse movie. But they also change it a little bit every year to include some of the newer stuff as well. But it's been a very long time since I watched it last time, actually. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get a Rico GR shot of the tower as well. And also, as always, I'm planning to share the photos with my Patreon supporters. So if you are interested to see how they turned out, you can join me there. It's one of the perks that I give to my Patreon followers, a little photo gallery with all the snapshots that I take during my walks. I try to update it as frequently as possible, but I don't think I've done any December update to the gallery yet, so I should really try to do that. As always, for those of you who just joined, so I'm having like a bit of technical issues today. I can't see the chat on my phone, so I have to read the chat, read your messages on my secondary phone, which is a bit of a pain. And that makes me a little bit less, maybe a little bit less active with what you're saying. G-Man AJ, yes, it's on Swedish national television. But since it's Disney, we can't stream it abroad because of licensing issues. Of course, I have a VPN, so I could technically do it, but yeah, I'm not so interested anyway. And I think my daughter is too young, and she has other children's shows that she enjoys more than Disney. Looks like a bit of a crowd. A little bit, but nowhere near what it was like at Roppongi. So that's a good thing. This is interesting. An old British bus. Party bus, maybe. Or maybe it's just being used stationary here. It's a little bit too crowded here for my beer break. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you so much. Thanks for having lunch with me and for the fun video we did together. I'll upload a video someday on my YouTube channel. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thanks for coming and visit me. And sorry I was so busy. I didn't have time to hang out for very long, but it was good to say hi, even if it was just a quickie. And once again, thanks a lot for all the Turkish pepper. Let's head over to this park and see if I can find a quiet place for my beer break. This is, in my opinion, a pretty manageable amount of people. This is not giving me anxiety, but in Roppongi it was just way too crowded. There's a park here. It's like a ton of stairs. I don't think I want to go all the way there. Yeah, I see some empty benches over there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. This little park is nice too, actually. And it looks like it's a bit lit up. Let's see. Let's go down here and see what we find. Was the video with T, the faceless voice? Yes, faceless voice indeed. I didn't do a faceless or a face reveal yet, so almost 50 people watching now. Nice. Let's hope that the majority of you have patience to let me sit down and drink a beer. Maybe if I drink the beer with the Tokyo Tower view, it will keep you a little bit more than usual, perhaps, hopefully. Let's see. Let's do a little beer break here, just below Tokyo Tower. Kanpai! Merry Christmas, and thanks for joining me today. I'll dig out my second phone now and try to read the chat as I'm having my beer break. This is a good beer. It's very fruity, flavorful. Thank you, Katrina Johnson, for being a member for 23 months. 3 of those today. Maybe it's like on the day 23 months ago since I enabled memberships on my channel. And those of you who get that notification are the people who signed up, joined me from day one. Because it's so many today, and some of my very long time supporters. Yes, some of you might have noticed that there is a certain logo on the Tokyo Tower right now. They are basically taking over all of Tokyo. They have a big, massive campaign that has been going on for, I think, a month or so. So apparently everything can be bought in this city if you have enough money, including Tokyo Tower. Fungus as well, 23 months of natto and kimchi jokes. Yes, and 23 months of me never having natto and kimchi on the stream. When I do, that's gonna be a really special moment now, since we all waited for so long, right? Is it cold in Tokyo? Not really. It's been very nice today, actually. We were spending most of the day outdoors and didn't even have to wear a jacket. Right now, the weather app says 9 degrees, but I'm not sure if that's right. I think it's a little bit colder than that, but I don't know. Mala, thanks for joining Anime Overload. So I guess one thing we could discuss is, where should I go from here? I'm not exactly sure. And to me, Tokyo Tower is such a weird place because I don't go very often, and I don't really have a good sense of how it's connected to everywhere else in Tokyo, which is kind of ironic. But let's see, where are we now? Okay. We are here, right. So we are here at Shiba Park. I think I will head towards Shiodome, Jinbashi, and maybe Ginza. So many starred places. I think those are places that I shot for an assignment many years ago, and then I haven't really bothered removing those stars. It's not my personal favorites or anything. Go south towards Hiro. Hiro is so boring. Have I been to Toranomon Hills? Yes. I was there with my wife 3 days ago for our Christmas dinner. We usually go to the hotel there on the top of Torandamon Hills for Christmas dinners. Oh look, is that? No, never mind. Here shrine is a little bit far from here. It's a little bit far from here. It's not a bad place though, but I think I'm a little bit far away. Or two people next to me, they were looking at the stream and waved at me, but I think they were too shy to actually say something. That's funny. No, like my original plan today was actually to go to Ginza. Somehow I just feel like Ginza is such a nice place, nice area to walk on Christmas for some reason. But then I realized I did walk there not too long ago. But I think I will head towards Shimbashi and Shiodome. And then we'll see what happens after that. It's kind of difficult to hold the camera upwards like this towards the tower, but I can't put it on a tripod to show you this view. Oh, thank you, Mala. Christmas cookie fund. Thank you, thank you. Was me, and yes, we are very shy. Okay. Thank you, 8K 60p travel. Wow, that sounds interesting. I need to check out your channel. Go the extra mile and go to Takeshiba. So I'm very confused now. I do want to head. Really? I'm really lost. Is this? Ah, sokka sokka. Naruhodo ne. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So I will head. Yeah, I will head towards Daimon and Hamamatsucho. That will be my next stop on today's walk. And I'm almost done with the beer, so let me chug the remaining part and get going. I believe that to be this way. I think that's the Prince Hotel. Thank you, Brad Ward. Okay, Vidya, I hope I'll still be going when you come back. We'll see. Currently, I've been streaming for an hour. I have 67% battery left. So, yeah, let's see if I will get grumpy before my battery dies. We'll see. We love this channel and we watch it all the time, so it was great to say hello. I see. Huh, nice. Glad that you said hi anyway. It's always Always good to say hi to viewers. Yes, I will pass through Shiba Koen, which I believe should be this way. Should we do one last pan of Tokyo Tower? Here we see both the tower and the reflection. That's pretty cool. Not sure. Oh yeah, okay, now I know. Now I suddenly, everything fell together and I know exactly where I am. Great. Then I just walk down this way. I don't know. Today I'm really annoyed that the chat isn't working as it should. Here's actually a very nice temple, Zojoji, which is kind of one of the famous things about it is they have this huge line of Ginza statues, which is quite interesting visually. But it's not that nice at night. It's very dark. I wonder, there used to be like a Christmas market here a couple of years ago at least. I wonder if that's still going on. That was quite nice. But it's super quiet around here, so maybe not. Probably not. Yeah, it's super quiet here. No Christmas market. Just me, Tokyo Tower, and Prince Hotel. else are you saying? It's freezing on the east coast of the US. Yeah, I heard that. I heard very cold weather right now, and that it's been chaotic with like thousands of cancelled flights and stuff just in time for the holidays. That sounds pretty bad. Pretty crazy. It's been pretty, like, a lot of snow here in parts of Japan as well. Obviously not in Tokyo, but many other major cities has had lots of snow, more than what they are built to handle. And there was some, yeah, I talked about it on my last stream, I think. Some tragic accident happened because there was some power, like the power was cut in some cities, and in order to stay warm, some people went to their cars, and then one woman died because she was, yeah, there was some like, how do you say, like the exhaust pipe was covered with snow, so she died from carbon monoxide poisoning, which is very tragic. Wonder if we will have any snow in Tokyo soon. Be surprised if those cold winds reaches our part of Japan as well, maybe in January. Anyway, so now I'm heading down towards Daimon Hamamatsucho station area. Temple, actually, yeah, we can still go in here. Actually, it looks like there's quite a lot of people, but it's very dark. Very, very dark. Everybody's here to take photos of Tokyo Tower, I guess. This is quite a nice view though. It looks very dark here on the stream, but my Google Pixel was able to capture it. So anyway, let's head to the station. Now I don't have my beer in my hand anymore, so now I can read the chat a little bit easier. Thank you, Kenny Lamb, for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. Bad about your Okinawa trip having bad weather. Yeah, it was a bit of a bummer, but at least we had 2 days out of 5 with, well, 1 day with amazing weather and 1 day with alright-ish weather. But those 2 days became very memorable, so it was still a good trip. But I think we will go to Okinawa again soon. I liked it so much. So I want to go again and maybe stay a little bit longer next time. I'll be staying around this area in March, T. It's nice to see what to expect. Oh, okay. You'll stay in this area. I think it's probably quite a nice place to stay. It's a little bit, maybe a little bit boring around here. I don't know. But maybe that's good. Like, it's very central, so you can get anywhere pretty quickly and easily. But the area around Hamamatsucho station is... Well, there's one really good izakaya here. I will show it to you shortly. Other than that, I don't know. Well, there's actually quite a lot of restaurants around here. It's maybe just that I never go here myself. That's why I don't know anything worth of interest. Still see the tower. I've been streaming for a little over an hour now. Let's see how long we will make it today. It really feels like it's so late, but it's not. It's not even 6 o'clock. Christmas party karaoke is singing through my neighborhood right now. Christmas karaoke. That sounds pretty awful, actually. At least not like something I would. Well, depends. There's some nice Christmas music, I guess. I shouldn't be that grumpy now. There's some nice Christmas music too. Actually know that there's a shotengai here, but it looks like a very quiet shotengai. Shotengai means shopping street in Japanese. Huh. Interesting, they had like a pretty big sign in front of the street, but then the street itself looked pretty plain and boring and quiet. Christmas carolers common in Sweden during your childhood? Christmas carolers. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Like, we have this like Christmas choir at most churches, and people often go there to kind of listen to Christmas songs and stuff. So I don't know if that's kind of the same thing. I don't think we had like people walking around singing Christmas songs. It was more at special places you could listen to it. Oh, nice lights here. Is this also? Yeah, I somehow get this sense that this is also another relatively new high-rise. But I don't know. I don't come here very often, so I can't say I'm so familiar. Oh, by the way, that I told you, I mentioned something about a good izakaya around here. And it's actually this one. Akitaya. It's not open tonight. But this is a very old and genuine and good izakaya. I've been there a couple of times with a friend. It's a good place. Very lively. Cheap. Everybody's in a good drunken mood. It's a group of people walking around singing Christmas songs. I don't think, at least not where I grew up, I don't think that was a thing, no. But maybe if there are any Swedish viewers. Daniel, you also answered that question. Yeah, right? I don't think that's something we have in Sweden. Highball bar. That sounds dangerous. So I need to kind of not stop next to copyrighted music. No, I should not do that because that's not a good thing when you're streaming. But what I was about to say was that I need to take a look at a map and figure out where I should go from here. Hey, you have mods now. I've had mods for a long time though. They're doing a great job. They're doing a great job. So yeah, that's right. This is a bit of a boring area from what I can remember. I can walk up some of these streets, but they're mostly going to be pretty quiet until I reach that Italian little square. I don't really know if I have any better option. On the other side of the train tracks, I think that would be pretty, just walking next to a big street basically. Pakaporu! Hey, good night and Merry Christmas. Hope you have a happy and prosperous New Year. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Thanks for joining me the other night. Are you back now? Back home? What was the name of that izakaya? It's called Akitaya. I'll write it in the chat. Akitaya. The name of this neighborhood. So this is Hamamatsucho station over there. It's one of the Yamanote line stops. And it's an area that I'm not very familiar with, but it's kind of, there's the Yurika Mome. So we're kind of a little bit further up north and we will be at Shimbashi and Ginza. Hamarikyu Gardens are behind here. It's kind of a busy business district, but it's very quiet on a day and night like today. And the Yamanote line is surprisingly empty too. Oh, there's a Shinkansen as well. Good place for train spotting this. There's another Shinkansen. You have one in each direction. Maybe I should just sit down here and do train spotting for 30 minutes. I'm sure that would bring in more viewers compared to if I just walk around. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I guess I'll just continue up north towards Shimbashi. So there will be a few quiet blocks here. At least I do expect them to be quiet. But who knows? Maybe we will bump into a very wild party. You never know. Tokyo can always be surprising. Yamanote is the train with the green colors. That's right. That's right. Yamanote line is the circle line. I would say the most important train line in Tokyo, at least to many people. And it's green, yes. Ginza. No, we're south of Ginza. South of Ginza. I'm heading north now. Will you have another stream before the end of the year? Yes, I plan to do a stream tomorrow actually. I hope to wrap up my Chuo line walk tomorrow. The weather is supposed to be good and I think I'll have quite decent amount of time, so that's my plan for tomorrow at least. And then yeah, I'll try to stream quite much this coming week, because otherwise things are pretty quiet on my end, and the weather is supposed to be good. Oh yeah, now I remember, I think over here somewhere I had Gari-Gari-kun ice cream on a stream in the summer, maybe a year and a half ago. That was a good stream. I'm sure some of you might remember it. Let's walk down here and walk next to the train tracks, because I know how much some of you enjoy watching Japanese trains. Maybe the last peak of Tokyo Tower. Bye bye. It was good seeing you. These are mostly residential buildings actually. I know a somewhat interesting older lady who lives in one of these buildings. She used to work for Dentsu her entire life, but now she's retired. She's pretty cool. We met many years ago. Don't remember how, but for a while she was trying to use her connections to turn me into a parento, which was kind of funny, because I think my personality is pretty far from what that kind of industry is looking for, but it gave me a few quite interesting experiences, dipping my toes into that little world. Haven't heard from her in a long time. Hope she's still alive and well. Should send her a message. Dentsu main office building is also around here. I'm not sure if it's maybe the one we see over here. It's quite convenient. If you work at Dentsu and live here, you can really like just walk to work. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe that's not a good thing, because then you can't use the fact that you need to take the last train as an excuse to leave the office. The overtime there can be quite brutal. And another thing that's quite brutal is the wind right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can certainly feel it. I don't know. I feel like passing through this little tunnel here and see what happens. I'm just walking just below the Shinkansen tracks. That sound was pretty brutal. Ah, now I remember. Okay, yeah. I walked here before. I think there's a nice little park near these residential towers. Let's see. I think that would be more interesting. Much kudasai. Okay, matemasu. Rather than just walking next to the big streets. I think you can hear how frequent the trains are, right? There's like so many train tracks here to the on my right. It's really like a train passing every few seconds. This is the Yurikamome tracks, the driverless trains that goes to Odaiba, which starts at Shimbashi. Let's see, I think we should be able to walk through this little park here. Nice, here we have a little map and my shadow. So yeah, we're really next to Hamariku Gardens, just to the south, or not the south, to the east of us. North on this map is this way. But yeah, we will head towards Shimbashi. There's the Italian Park, Minatoku Italia Koen. I didn't know it was called Italian Park. But you can kind of see why. You have these statues. It's a quirky little place, this. Look, It's so Italian. Maybe I don't need to go to Italy next summer. Get my Italy fixed by just coming here. Or maybe not. Oh, now I'm next to an even bigger road. That's not nice. In that case, I think it's more interesting to walk next to the train tracks. I'm lost, folks. I'm lost. Lost in Tokyo. What did the lady try to turn you into? Oh, I see. Sorry. So talento. It's the Japanese pronunciation of the word talent, and it basically means, yes, anyone who works within the TV and entertainment world. A talentless person who is famous, and ironically, that's called a talent in Japanese. Maybe it's called talent in English too, I don't know. But yeah. A person famous for just being famous, basically. Walking on 見てるとまた東京に住みたくなります。あ、そうか。じゃあ東京においで。東京結構いい街ですよ。Kind of like an influencer, yeah. Except I guess in the case of influencer, it's social media, which is the medium, and in terms of talento, it's commercial television. A very humble Christmas tree, despite this apartment complex being very fancy and probably super expensive, I would guess. I wonder if we can keep on walking here. I think we can. Pretty sure we can, actually. Chat is still broken, so, or is it? Yes, it is. How late does Shinkansen run? I don't know, but I don't think there's definitely no Shinkansen trains running after midnight. Probably they stop even earlier than that, but I don't know. My guess is like that the last train would arrive Tokyo or arrive at their destination at maybe 11-ish, but that's just me guessing. So if you want a more reliable answer, you should ask Google Sensei. they're running now, but it's just 6 o'clock here, so maybe that's not too surprising. I like T-Ugle better. Well, I'm not a very reliable source of information though, but thank you anyway. I missed the train to the Ginza line when I was at the Ueno station, so I had to take the taxi to get to Asakusa. Let's see. Well, Ueno and Asakusa are pretty close. It's what I would consider walkable, but of course my definition of walkable is probably a little bit more generous than most normal people's definition of the word. But at least you were in Ueno. Would have been a bit more problematic if you were in, say, Shibuya. I think we can go up here, if I remember correctly. There's a pretty nice promenade up here, and this is a pretty cool escalator as well. Shinkansen departs Tokyo at 11 p.m. Really? Departs at 11? So it arrives in Osaka at like 2? I find that very difficult to believe. But maybe you meant that it arrives at 11 p.m., right? Capsule hotels are open all night. Yes, they are. They are indeed. That's like one of those emergency solutions that you can use whenever you get stranded somewhere. Here's station number 2 on the Yorikamomo Shiodomo. So station 1 is Shimbashi, so we're pretty close. Yeah, Jenny, you used to be a pretty ambitious walker. Is this the Dentsu building? I think it is. I think it is. Or maybe is that the Dentsu building? Maybe that's the one. I don't know. This one is pretty sharp looking. The corner looks like really like a, I don't know, blade of an axe. Ah yes, that is Dentsu entrance. So this is the Dentsu building. Over there, I guess we have cold. It's cold and dark. And I'm feeling lonely because the channel's broken. What a Christmas. What a Christmas. Pretty close to the place where the capsule tower used to stand. But of course it has been demolished now. So that's a piece of architectural history that's not with us anymore. I think, yeah, so Shimbashi is down here, but actually I don't really want to go to Shimbashi because I was there quite recently and it's not that terribly interesting anyway. So I think, oh, here's a map. Instead I think I will just continue towards Ginza. Ginza is more fun than Shimbashi, in my opinion. Tokyo は素敵だ。東京は素敵だ。そうね。夜の東京は綺麗ですね。昼の東京はちょっと微妙だけど、夜の東京はとっても綺麗です。Barely hear tea over the wind. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, the wind comes and goes. Right now, right here, it's very quiet and still and quite comfortable. But a minute ago, it was very cold. Cold and brutal. It looks like there's even some clouds touching the top of the building actually. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks kind of foggy up there. I think the clouds are quite low today or tonight. Japanese Google Assistant say "Irashaimase." No, I don't think it does. It's not a shop, so I don't think they would say it would say "Irashaimase." What's the meaning of the yellow line on the walkway? Ah, those are for like people with visual impairment. They have like a texture that's easy to recognize, so they can kind of use that as a guiding tool. And I guess it's yellow because other people should be able to notice it easily and not walk there, so that we're not blocking the way for those who need it. I don't know, that's again just my guess though. So yeah, the Nakagin capsule tower used to be Dokoda? Here, maybe. I think it used to be here, and it's gone now. That's a bit sad, but it was in pretty bad shape, which is also sad that a special building like that doesn't get better taken care of. I love the traditional buildings in Japanese countryside more than glass skyscrapers. Yeah, so do I. So do I. Nature and countryside is always very nice. But Tokyo has way more opportunities for most people. I guess that's why so many people are attracted to this place, or just big cities in general. How was that 7% beer you had earlier? Any good? The first sips were really tasty actually, but then it got a little bit challenging to down the rest of it. So I think I prefer Yona Yona Ale, which is my standard favorite, relatively accessible beer here in Japan. It wasn't bad of it, but not that amazing either. Another Don Quixote. This one still also has the old logo. I see you're not wearing a mask. No, I'm not wearing a mask when I'm not around people. I have one, but I'm only wearing it when I'm in crowded places. Especially when I'm streaming. I think it muffles my voice a little bit, which is not that good. I might have to put it on when we get to Ginza. Black one today. Yobi-Komi-kun here. That's a bit of a disappointment. I think Don Quixote has a pretty big selection of bicycles. Tease us with sneaky face reveals. Yeah, well, actually the last one now, I don't know, I wasn't aware of it at all. So it wasn't a tease, it was purely accidental, I promise. Ginza. Yeah, so we are almost at Chuodori, the main street here in Ginza. And I'm not sure, but right now I feel like I might end the walk at Ginza station. But we'll see, we'll see. I could potentially change my mind, but I think that beer made me a little bit sleepy, and also, I don't know, these areas that I walked now was a little bit boring, and that kind of ruined my mood a little bit. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe something happens that will make me super excited and genki again, and then inspire me to walk even further. It's almost a good face shot, really. Well, if you really want to see what I look like, it's pretty easy. Just join me on Patreon, because that way you will get access to my Patreon only streams where I do show my face. So if you're really curious about it, that's a cheat code just waiting for you. All you need to do is click the link in the video description and pay me $5, and you'll be one of the cool kids who get access to all the special stuff, or at least some of it. I think if you want access to all the special stuff, you need to pay a little bit more than $5, maybe 10. But I don't know. To some people, it seems to be worth it, and those people are the best people. Oh, look, here's. I think we talked about this on my last Ginza walk. I mentioned that the Apple store had moved. Here's the new location. So this is actually where I bought the phone that I'm streaming from right now. I bought it here at Apple Store Ginza. Maybe I should go there and buy another one, because it's Christmas. No, I don't need another. I'm happy with my Google Pixel as my secondary phone. Justin, you know the trick to cheer me up, I guess. No, I think 2 hours is a good length for a stream, and it's also like after Ginza, it also gets a little bit, I don't know, not a ton of interesting areas around here that I haven't walked very recently. Do you not have signal issues with your phone anymore? No. These days, most of my streams works pretty well. The Rakuten network is generally very solid, at least in all the parts of Tokyo that I usually go to. And also the iPhone 14 Pro Max seems to hold on to the signal pretty well. So yeah, most of my streams these days, yeah, I would say signal issues are relatively rare. Of course it happens from time to time, but not too often. Broken chat issues, that's right. Yeah, that's something that I've been suffering from 3 times now in the last month or so. It's really annoying. I don't know. It's probably a Prism issue. Prism is the software that I use to do my live streams. I think that's where the problem lies. Hopefully there will come an update to Prism soon that fixes it, because for like, yeah, until those chat issues, like before it started like a month ago, I never had that problem, and now it happens quite often. So it's probably some update to the YouTube, like the technical part behind YouTube. And probably Prism needs to update in order to accommodate for that. That's what I'm expecting anyway. And also, I think I said that this the last time I came to Ginza, but I really like the exterior of Ginza 6. I think this is a pretty cool building, at least this upper part. It looks really nice. I don't care much about the shopping or department store itself or the inside of it, but I do think it looks pretty cool. For being a relatively plain box, it's a pretty nice way of making a plain box. Yeah, Brandon, that's probably what's going on. It's a conspiracy to get us to buy more phones. But to be honest, I've been doing this dual phone setup for as long as I can remember. Not primarily to stay up to date with the chat though, but more like it's good to have a secondary phone to check Google Maps or other things, and also to kind of be able to stay in touch with my wife when I'm out and about. $10,000 curry rice. Well, that sounds dumb to me. I had 8,000 meal the other day when my wife and I went for our little special Christmas lunch. It was about 8,000 per person, but that was very, very good, and with one of the best views you can have in Tokyo at a very nice place. So that's, to me, is quite affordable actually, surprisingly cheap. But 10,000 for curry rice, that just sounds stupid. Garfield, thank you. Merry Christmas to you and everyone in chat. Thank you so much. Lemmy might be taking after you and get a second phone as well. You're a famous YouTuber. I'm an influencer, Justin. Influencer is what it's called. Takematsu, I can survive 8 days with 8,000 yen. Wow, that's good. I most certainly cannot. At least not with my current lifestyle. Of course, if I just stay home and really make an effort to live cheap, eat cheap, then I can probably do that as well. Has a whole large lobster. Okay, well, that explains it. But then again, a lobster in curry rice does not sound very attractive to me, but maybe it does to some people. What else are you saying? Not that much. Oh, we're at 415 people now. Wow, that's a pretty strong number. That's a pretty strong number. What do you say, folks? Should I wrap things up here, or should I walk a little bit further and see if we can maybe touch the 500 viewer count? It feels like it's within reach, and I think I have enough battery for another hour. I'm a trendsetter. Make live viewer interaction during walks popular. Yeah, I don't know. Was I the first one to do so in Tokyo? I don't know. Maybe. Doesn't matter. But to anyone who is doing this regularly, I highly recommend having a second phone. It makes things so much easier. And also, ideally, you should have a different carrier in the second phone, so you can switch to like internet sharing in case signal gets weak. Walk a little bit further, fun. Okay, thank you, Brad Ward. Just because you are such a long time supporter of me, that little That little super chat gave me a massive, disproportionate motivational boost. So I will walk a little bit further. I'll head down to Marinochi. I believe the last time I walked through Marinochi wasn't very long time ago, but back then on that stream it was still not that dark when I passed through Marinochi. So you didn't really see it from its best side. So let's go down there. It's always a nice area to walk anyway. The place where you are now has the highest land prices in Japan. Yes, I think everybody knows that, my friend. Everybody who knows anything about Ginza is very much aware of that. But yeah, thanks anyway for stating the obvious. Coffee person open on Christmas? I doubt it, but maybe someone can check. It would be great if it was. Person awake, yeah, who knows? We dropped below the 400 threshold again. That's too bad. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ray, for checking it for me. At least I managed to say hi to him on my last stream in Marinochi, even though the queue was so long, so I didn't buy anything. But at least he was there. Tomorrow he will be in Yurakucho. I see. Almost at Yurakucho station now. That means we're almost at Marinochi. Let's just enjoy the beautiful views of Ginza a little bit longer. And the old Sony building, which is not standing anymore. I really like the long exposure mode on the Google Pixel. This looks pretty cool. I basically don't think I've uploaded any mobile phone photos to the wallpaper gallery. I prefer to keep things higher quality there, but I really feel that if there's one phone that's kind of getting very, very close to having the quality that I demand in order to share photos like that, it would be the Google Pixel. is if he can make a living with coffee. Yeah, I don't know. I guess so. I mean, he is probably selling quite a lot of cups, and I guess his running costs are relatively low since he's operating out of a van. So I would assume that he's doing all right. I remember a thunderstorm here. Yeah, not really here, but that was like over there, a little bit further, next to Yurakucho station. I will pass through that tunnel shortly. That was a fun experience. That's like a year and a half ago now, isn't it? It's one of the craziest thunderstorms, or it was a hailstorm even. One of the craziest I've ever experienced here in Tokyo. Sleepy, very, very sleepy. Get a cup of coffee. I don't drink coffee at night because I have enough sleeping problems as it is. Thank you, Dani. Here's a little something for the walk a bit further fun. Merry Christmas. Enjoy. Arigatou gozaimasu. We need t-shirts. I was here for T's thunderstorm. Yeah, and they should only be sold here by me as a street vendor. A very, very limited run, maybe 10 of them. Which would probably make it one of the most exclusive t-shirts in existence. Personally signed, yeah, absolutely. Maybe it should be handwritten. Oh, Final Fantasy Crisis Core ad. A lot of people got really excited about that, the re-release of Crisis Core. So, Thunderstorm Tunnel. Thank you, Garfield. It's T. I just phoned to tell you that T is not going home for dinner. He can't stop walking now. Thank you, Garfield. Thank you. Yeah, let's walk a little bit further. Let's walk a little bit further.
I said we walk all the way here. I was gonna get the double cheese with the seal.
very windy. Yeah, here's that store I passed not too long ago. Very nice, but I've never been. Here we go. This is Roppongi with all the pretty lights switched on. Chats. Daniel walked all the Yamanote line in one episode. Yeah, I know. He's crazy. I would never do that. Never do that. But he's a real trooper. He can do that. Oh, it's windy. Oh my god, it's so windy here. That's not nice. I mean, people often say that, oh, you should do this long stream, you can stream 12 hours. Like, I don't know, to me, I don't really see the merit in doing anything like that. It would just make me dislike streaming. Me, I always just want to do it for as long as it's fun. When the fun ends, I prefer to end the stream. And right now, I feel that wind is kind of killing the fun. Killing the fun, so I think I will end the stream. I'm getting cold and tired, and I miss my family, and I don't know where to walk from here. But thanks everybody for joining me tonight. It's been a good one. I hope you will all have a wonderful rest of the Christmas. Let's see. I wonder if I'm shielded off from the wind by standing here in this corner. I think so. I think it's not that windy here, right? But yeah, that will be it for today. Sorry, but it's crowded down there, and I don't know. I don't know where I'm heading, so I think I should just wrap things up and go home. Maybe eat something good first, then spend the rest of what's remaining of this Christmas. I will spend it with my family. But thanks so much, and I will see you all soon again. Probably tomorrow. Like I said, I'm planning to continue my Chuo line walk tomorrow. So hopefully, if everything goes well, I will start that around 10 or 10:30 tomorrow morning, Japan time. So hope to see as many as possible of you there and then. Okay, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Bye bye, hej då, auf Wiedersehen und mata ne. Bye bye, tschüss.